But moving on to the next subject here, McNasty. What the hell is going on in Atlanta? Have you seen this new trend that has become popular amongst the youths in the ATL? Have you seen this on Instagram, online, on the news? It's being covered on the news. That's how serious of a topic it is.
Like national?
Yes, like I've seen it on the news, like actual news articles regarding this.
That's crazy.
Yes.
So,
you know how I know that this is actually more of a bigger story than other things that are being talked about? I had old heads at my job talking about it. I was like, there's no reason why you should know what a little YN in Atlanta is doing.
But think about it, bro. It was bound to happen, bro. First, First, it was skinny jeans, right?
All right.
Everybody was saying that's crazy.
All right.
Then it popped off. Very popular in the Dominican community. Say it's not.
Skinny, unfortunately. I will give you that.
All right, so remember that phase, right? Then what else they did? Then they started painting their nails. And then that popped off. Mm-hmm. And remember, everybody was saying, yo, that's kind of crazy.
That was insane.
Now they're pushing the envelope again.
Okay.
And they're wearing skirts. Mini skirts.
I feel like this is one of those situations where you are correct. This was an evolution. And I don't even think it was like Dominicans wearing skinny jeans that really got us here. I think the most...
Everybody wore skinny jeans. Well, I'm just saying the impact it has on the Dominican community.
Disproportionate.
Yeah, everybody was rocking skinny jeans, bro.
But what's it called? I'm talking about, like, if you go back to 2016, Young Thug. Do you remember back on that one album where he was wearing a dress? You remember that album, how controversial that picture was when he dropped?
And then they started wearing dresses.
But you know what's crazy? People at least understood that Young Thug was an artist, and artists do like weird shit like this all the time.
Young Thug was getting heat for that too, though.
He was getting heat, but then once you figured out why he was wearing the dress, it was like, that's kind of tough.
What was his reason?
He had a gun underneath the dress. He really had that shit tucked up on him, bro. That was literally how they sold him wearing a dress to all of these little YNs back in the day. I'm being so serious. That's in the music industry. That's how it was being sold. So Young Thug had like an actual reason for why he was dressed like that. It was like you gonna tell that nigga he wearing a dress? You gonna pull that shit, let it ring a couple times, you won't even remember your life.
Yo, if I'm about to die and the last moments I have is watching a grown ass man pull a gun out of a dress, I'll be so upset, bro. I'll really be upset, bro.
All right, now here's my question. So since you understand that Young Thug is really about that, do you think a little YN in the ATL not gonna wipe you off the map in a heartbeat if you start clowning them? Bro. Are you testing somebody in public?
Nah, I'm not gonna test nobody for wearing a skirt. Okay. But I'm saying it's like,
but doesn't that make them more hard because you know you not gonna say shit?
That is a fact though.
All right, I can see the logic. I see the logic. You really gotta be Himothy.
Who's gonna tell me not to do this?
Who's gonna tell you not to do this? What do you mean?
Like that's their mentality. Like, who's gonna tell me not?
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah, like I personally think that is actually, if they're like not gay or anything like that,
doing it for a fashion statement.
I get that. But it's not just fashion at that point, because somebody's gonna test them, especially in the down south. Someone's gonna test them down south.
Yeah, but I feel like in ATL, they have a big
LGBTQ plus AIA, EIEIO
community, so they wouldn't get pressed like that.
Okay.
In ATL. You're talking about like the Boondocks of Alabama or some shit like that.
No, because you're still down south. So down south has a really like religious background.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
To the people back there.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, Young Thug started that, you think?
I think he was the founder of this. I really do. This is something that he popularized way before anybody else. He is influential as fuck down south, bro.
Nah, because Dennis Rodman wore a dress.
Do you think he started this? You think he started this?
I feel like somebody started it.
But who do you
But as a fashion statement, nah, because Dennis Rodman wore it because he married himself on some hard shit.
Wait, what?
This nigga went and married himself.
McNasty.
Wedding dress.
What are you talking to me about? Can you run this back? My brain did not process that statement.
So listen, you know Dennis Rodman, right?
I know who he is. Yes.
He's low key like
Kim Jong-un's best friend.
he really out here completing side quests, and you can't even hate on him, bro.
How many people can say that they know Kim Jong-un on a personal level outside of the U.S.?
Nobody.
Not a single soul in... Bro, that is insane, bro. That is insane.
He fucking went and wrestled before an NBA Finals championship game, bro. He went to WWE, teamed up with like NWO, wrestled, and then he had like a game the next day for the NBA Finals. He didn't care.
Yo, he really was him, bro.
Like during playoffs, just because his head wasn't right. Like their team was in the playoffs, going for a three-peat, and this guy is in Vegas.
No, bro, that's actually insane. Now that you break it down like that.
But back to the YNs. I don't think this fashion trend is gonna pop off. It's probably. I feel like it's gonna die down quickly.
Okay.
Unless a rapper just starts spamming it.
Which rapper?
That's what I was gonna ask you. Who do you think would take a fashion risk like that?
And actually pull it off and get away with it?
Yeah, like actually like be able to just on stage every time, like that's his attire type shit.
If I had to think of one rapper that could probably get away with that, it'd probably be like Bad Bunny. He gets away with a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit.
Yeah. How about Melly's favorite, Playboy Cardi? He's actually from Atlanta though. I think
if he did it, that'd probably be the nail in the coffin for a lot of motherfuckers that listen to him. I ain't gonna lie.
So,
that might be the He has a loyal fucking following. But I feel like you ever watched the Boondocks where Riley had a fascination with
Yo, that actually happened in the Boondocks. Now that I think about it. Yo, they called it.
No, they dead ass did.
Yo, that's crazy. That shit.
Nah, they predicted the few. Is that the next Simpsons, bro?
Yeah, they're on the Simpsons level.
Nah, that show's goated. That shit is insane. But McNasty,